Welcome in to another new AMP podcast. I'm your host, Ben Dubose, and I'm the news editor for the AMP publications team. In that capacity with the Association for Materials Protection and Performance, better known as AMP for short, I create content for both Materials Performance Magazine, or MP, as well as for Coatings Pro Magazine. Today's sponsored podcast is part of our MP interview series, and our guest is Barbara Diaz, marketing manager at Automa. Automa, based in Italy, designs, engineers, and manufactures remote monitoring technologies for the oil, gas, and water sectors, as well as for building automation in the civil sector. So, Barbara, let's start with introductions. Why don't you tell our audience a little bit more about yourself, as well as something about the history of the company?
Thank you for inviting me, and hello, everyone. So I'm a marketing manager at Automa 5 years now. And so I just take care of all the promotional aspects of our company, image, brand awareness, and the like. Automa was born in 1987, and we design and develop hardware and software solutions for the cathodic protection and also for the remote control of gas pressure in all the smart grids.
So, you touched on it there, but can you go into a little bit more depth on what Automa's role is when it comes to the digital transformation of networks within the oil, gas, and water space? What does that digital transformation look like, and what role does Automa play?
For us, digital transformation means like changing how things are done in the field. So making processes smarter, faster, and also more reliable, of course. Automa contributes to the shift by replacing manual or reactive tasks with intelligent systems that can monitor, analyze, and also respond in real time. So what we do is helping operators move from periodic inspections to continuous monitoring. So from isolated devices to connected systems, and from assumptions to data-driven decisions. That's how we think that we make real difference. We also think that digital transformation is not just about deploying technologies. It's also about solving actual operational challenges. And so that's why we work closely with the people in the field to understand what's not working, the design tools that simplify their daily job. And well, that's it.
So, when it comes to the remote monitoring of cathodic protection, obviously it's important on a number of levels, certainly for protecting the assets, but also remote monitoring can potentially keep workers from going out into the field as much. So, it's providing safety benefits on multiple fronts. So, just at a high level, what's so important about remote CP monitoring? What are the benefits that it provides?
Well, it greatly enhances the efficiency and the safety of the custody protection system by enabling continuous real-time oversight of critical parameters. Having all this information allows for the immediate detection of anomalies or malfunctions in the field and of the whole system, which can be addressed before they lead to significant issues or also costly damage. With real-time alert and consistent data collection powered by edge computing, operators can make timely, informed decisions based on accurate data that are collected from the field without having the risk of misinterpreting results. So this is a proactive approach that not only enhances the safety of the infrastructure, so of the system itself, but also ensures the long-term reliability and the effectiveness of cathodic protection systems. And it also could reduce maintenance costs and prevent catastrophic failures.
Yeah, and to that end, I'm sure you're constantly in communications with your clients, potential clients, about what they need out in the field. Are there any common themes that you hear as far as pain points or just what they're needing when you speak to customers or potential customers?
Okay, well, our solutions are the result of a continuous and hands-on collaboration with the people who actually use them every day. So from the very beginning, we have been working side by side with our clients because actually they are the ones in the field. They work every day in the field facing the challenges. So they know exactly what works, what doesn't, and what causes them the biggest headache. So by listening carefully and working closely with them, we can turn those real life issues into practical, reliable solutions. So over time, many of our technologies actually have been refined, adapted, and improved through the ongoing collaboration with our customers. So listening to their needs, and also through the trust our clients have placed in us. So at the same time, we can say that we are not just a technological supplier, but we see ourselves as technology provider, meaning that we don't just deliver products, but we help our clients tackle complex problems with the right tool tailored to their needs. So being a technology provider for us means staying curious, investing in R&D, and improving our solutions based on what we learn from the field.
So at Automa, you all offer an integrated hardware and software approach that goes from the field to, at the end of the day, meaningful data for the customer. What's unique about the integrated approach that you all have?
We combine the intelligent field devices with a highly specialized software platform to offer a comprehensive and an effective approach to the Cathodic protection management. So our remote monitoring devices are unique due to their cutting-edge computing capabilities, first of all. So they process and analyze data in real time directly at the source, enabling an immediate action only when and where necessary. So complementing the hardware, we also offer our web ProCAD, that is the dedicated software that was developed especially for managing and analyzing custody protection systems. So it provides real-time data collection, analysis, and interpretation of the data, which is crucial for ensuring the integrity of the custody protection system. Actually, one of the web ProCAD key strengths lies in its ability to automate all the analysis process, allowing operators to monitor key performance indicators and to generate comprehensive reports. Well, our software enables an efficient management of the system with thousands of devices, support the early identification of issues, and helps track system performance over time. Finally, it reduces the time and the effort required to manage more complex networks, empowering users to make informed decisions based on a reliable and accurate data collection. So that's what makes our solution unique.
So, as our listeners can probably tell from your accent, you're Italian. We mentioned off
Mm.
the top that Automa is an Italy based company, but honestly, you're all over the globe. You've got global technology, and yet you've also got local support. Why is it so important to have the local partners that you do and to be able to have that broader reach? What are some examples that you can share of how all of that works?
We we select carefully all our local partners in each country to serve as direct point of contact for our clients. That's very important for us. We do have we operate in more than 40 countries. I think we should be like almost at 50 countries this year. So we really need to have direct contact with these people. But of course, it is very difficult because, as I said, we are based in Italy. So arriving to each point of the globe is like huge. So that's why we have selected local partners who are not just intermediaries for us, but they are strategic partners who provide on the ground support through teams that speak the local language, who understand the local culture and operate within within the customer's time zone. That is something that also is very important because people is working in the field and they are waiting for your support, but different time zones get very, very difficult to manage these issues. This approach helps clients feel truly understood and supported. And Automa's partners are trained directly by our internal team so that we make sure that they are also reliable technical references. And when needed, they can quickly connect customers with our in-house experts anyway. This is a model that combines the strength of global technology with the accessibility and the responsiveness of local service.
So we're recording this episode in late June. We're about midway through 2025. So as far as expectations for the remainder of the year, as well as beyond, what does the outlook for the future look like? What are some of the priorities for Automa moving forward as we look to the second half of this year and beyond?
Well, for this year, I mean, it's like we have been moving in new markets this year, and USA is one of them. So for the rest of the year, we expect to collect what we have been building in this first semester of the year. We have been participating to a lot of events in America, also thanks to AMP. And we really hope that in the next few months, we can like to strengthen the relationships that we created during the year.
And you all participate in AMP events, correct?
Yes, in
That's what I
in
thought. Yeah, you have a presence. And I guess that's the last question I've got for you. For listeners who want to learn more about Automa and some of the resources available, I know you're at events, but beyond that, digitally, how can they do that? What are some of the resources that you all have available that can allow someone interested to learn more about your technologies and services?
Well, we are very active in our social media. First of all, LinkedIn, where we do share all the news of our company, not only like technological news, but also our presence in different events, and where we also share important news about that we are sharing every month in our blog, which is also available at our website. And there we share a lot of information about the technologies that we provide, but also about field information that can be crucial for operators.
Barbara, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
All right, excellent insight there from Barbara Diaz, marketing manager at Automa. Again, you can learn more about their company at www.buyautoma.com, BYAUTOMA. And they're also active, as she mentioned, on LinkedIn and other social media platforms. In fact, I believe their LinkedIn has about 4,000 followers, very active page. And with that, we'll bring this episode to a close. On behalf of AMP, I'm Ben Dubose. And if you want more resources from AMP or our publications within the association, just visit amp.org, coatingsformag.com, or materialsperformance.com. As always, thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back soon with another new podcast episode.
Hi, I'm Lisa Shortino, Managing Editor of Coatings Pro Magazine. Are you interested in exploring the latest trends in materials degradation and mitigation? If so, you can join scientists, engineers, and industry leaders at the 22nd International Conference on Environmental Degradation of Materials in Nuclear Power Systems, happening August 10th through 14th, 2025 in Long Beach, California. Hosted by AMP, this premier event brings together global experts to tackle the challenges impacting safety and performance in nuclear systems. Registration is now open. Secure your spot today at envdeg.amp.org. We'll see you in Long Beach.